anybody hasn't told you today that you are fabulous, you are fabulous. I'm going to wrap this up. I don't need to read. I'm just going to tell you a little bit how I got here today and how I am who you are. March the 5th will be 14 years before I packed up my house, my 2 little boys, my GED, $10 in a truck. I woke up at my 30th birthday, January 31st, 2000, and I realized that day that I had nothing. I realized that I had a GED, that I was 30 years old with 2 little boys, 2 baby daddies. I had a felony, been to jail 3 times. I had jumped in and out of cars, baby, on the corner, dropping it like it was hot. Section 8 for 15 years. Never had a job a day in my life. The man I had won mine. I was tricking. I thought I was fine. Oh, I had some friends, baby. My house was the whole world. When you came to my house, you had a party, baby. We had wings because we got the food stamps. But I woke up at 30 years old. I'm so grateful today that the epiphany said, "Boy, you ain't cute." I looked in the mirror and I saw the ugliest, low down, dirty, nasty. Not even I could call myself a woman. And I walked through my little Section 8 3-bedroom house and I looked outside and I saw the poverty. I saw the men on the corner selling drugs. I saw the tricks on the corner. I saw the prostitutes, the geek monsters. And I realized at 30 years old I hadn't accomplished nothing. I was a cycle of my family, generational. And I walked in my little baby's rooms and I saw my 2 little black boys, 5 and 12 years old. And I looked at them and I said, I got to do something. And at that day, at 30 years old, I realized that every man in my family, my mother had 7 brothers, had molested me. From 5 to 10, I was brutally raped and abused. I was tied up. I had syphilis at 6 years old. My mother left me in the bushes to die. I had to sit outside on a porch in the cold. I came down with pneumonia, stayed in the hospital a whole month. I couldn't tell anybody. When the social worker came in, I couldn't tell nobody, baby, what happened to you? I couldn't tell anybody because it was a secret. Tell the truth. See, I grew up in Alabama, Birmingham. I went to Holy Sanctified. I grew up in church where we wore long dresses, baby. So imagine going to school and you can't tell anybody your vagina raw. You can't let anybody that a 200-pound man choke you and lay on top of you, and all I could do was think I was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was the most beautiful thing to me at 6 years old. I would put WW on my grandmother's white shoe and turn around and turn around and turn around and turn around. Because I would imagine that I was Wonder Woman, but she saved me. She took me to a place when that man was on top of me. I was able to go there. I was able to imagine I was in my plane. I was imagining I had my Tesla. I was able to be somebody I was. And that's how I stand before you today. Because when I hear no, you can't, yes, you can. When I was told you have a felony, you have to do a year in jail for stealing, they said you can't get a pardon. 7 years I drove to Montgomery, Alabama and got a pardon myself. When they said you can't go to college, you're 32 years old with a GED. You can't read and write. I walked to Kennesaw State and enrolled in college at 33 years old with a 10th grade education. Didn't even know about 8 parts of speech, baby. They said, no, you can't. I said, yes, you can. So when I walked in Kennesaw State, I said, I want to go to school. They said, are you sure you're in the right place? I'm in the right place. And I remember them saying, you have to wait a year. You have to. I said, I don't have a year. See, I'm running for my life. I don't have a year. See, I done spent 33 years in the streets playing, being a tree, being a hoe, being nothing. But see, today, I'm here to see who made the decision. Because the young next Friday need to be here. So I walked to the person who made the decision. She said, why do you need to be here? I said, because I'm running for my life. I have an urgency. I got 2 little black boys to save. I got to raise 2 little men. I have to break every generational circle in this family. I got to stop the welfare. I got to stop the prison, the death, the drugs, the diseases. I got to do something. So I started Kennesaw State at 33 years old with a GED and a 10th grade education and the first dream to be the first doctor in my family so that my 2 black boys can be 2 men who can have a family, who can have to go to jail. So I want to see my 2 baby boys in the black bag. You understand me? So 2006, I was the first degree Bachelor of Science in Communication at 36 years old. But they told me I couldn't stop there. I said, let me go ahead on and get the master's degree. So in 2006, I applied for Clark Atlanta University, Willie M. Young Jr. in social work. 2008, I graduated with my master's 3.9 GPA. And at that time, I was trying to find who I was. I was trying to find out what I wanted to do the rest of my life. So when I wake up and put my foot on the floor, that it was going to be priceless. I want to do something that I can stand on 285 with a sign that says we're working food. Until you feel that, you don't know what it is, baby, to work for yourself. Until you know that you know that you know that you eat food to lose. Until you know them days when the clouds come out, when the sun don't shine, you got to know that you know that this is what you got to do. Yes, you can, baby. And I walked on to wrap it up. So I had met my mentor, a Jewish woman. She said, you have a story. I said, I don't have a story. Because see, you don't know that you who you are because you're a product of your environment. See, you are what you are. You're around who you are. Strengths come in numbers. You're as powerful as the people you keep around you. So she said, you know what? I want you to write your story. I said, I can't write. And they told me I couldn't write. So I said, I can't write. She said, yes, you can. I said, I can't. So I wrote my 12-step model 75 times, 7 countries in 23 states. Never picked up a phone to market myself. You're in the right place. Yes, you can. And then I went on to write Rising Above the Stars. This book right here, wrote it and published it myself. Somebody said, you're going to wait on somebody to come publish you. What I'm waiting on, baby? Stop waiting. What you waiting on? You wait on the life to change. You wait on your period to come on. You wait to get your paycheck if you're working. But you don't wait to do your dream, baby. You don't wait to do this. I sold 5,000 copies. No PR, no agent. In 2009, Georgia Public Broadcasting aired The Road Beyond Abuse, my documentary. From Birmingham, Alabama on the streets, baby. From the drugs to the lost, to the hospital, to the men, to the tricking. In 2010, I get a phone call from an Emmy. Say you won an Emmy for Best Documentary. I couldn't believe it. Yes, you can. Do you hear me? Yes, you can. And I went on to Harvard University because I said, ain't no way in the hell you going to Harvard. I said, again with my sister, Dr. I said, okay. And I flew to Harvard and applied for the doctoral program. Yes, you can. And after I won the Emmy, I went on to say what else, y'all? Because at that time, I knew that I could do anything. Yeah. At home on my counter right now, my book has been adapted to be the first movie coming out in years. So Rising Above the Stars be a movie. So yes, you can. December the 16th, 2015, I was awarded Dr. Janetta McSwain, PhD. 12 years. 12 long years of school. You understand me, girl? 12 years of riding up and down 20. Sometimes with $5 in my pocket. 12 years of getting back and forth to conferences because I believed I could. 12 years of looking in the mirror. I had to get my teeth done over because the abuse brought my teeth down. I had to look in the mirror and love myself because my mother never told me she loved me a day in my life, and I'm 46 years old. She never hugged me. She put my hand and come over and said, bitch, I should have killed you. She said every day she reminded me of I should have killed you. I should have kicked you down the steps. But today, you're looking at self-worth, self-beauty, no compromise, loving myself. And my message to you, you can rise, baby. Philisha said something earlier. She said it's somebody in this room who wants to write a book, who has a story. We all have one. What are you doing about it? What are you doing with it? Yes, you can.
We don't have any excuses, ladies. We have none. None. I feel like we just need a moment. Right? Wow. Wow. We have no excuses. Wow.